Ethan and Aaron, welcome back to mediation. And I just wanted to begin by discussing what we defined as the problem last time we were here and see if there's anything that you want to add or anything that needs to be corrected. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, Aaron, you told us that you need a quiet place to study for the LSAT and for your other difficult courses this semester. And you told us that you haven't been able to study in your apartment because Ethan likes to have friends over almost every day. And he likes to have parties on the weekends. And then if he doesn't have friends over, he stays up late listening to music and playing video games. So you believe that your best option right now is to move back home with your parents. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Anything you want to add to that?
No, I mean, that sums it up.
Okay. And Ethan, you told us that you just want to enjoy your last semester of college with your friends, that you don't want Aaron to move out because you can't afford to pay the rent for the entire apartment by yourself, and also that you don't think that you'll be able to find another roommate because you're so far into the semester.
Right.
And you think that Aaron is being selfish just because his name isn't on the lease. And so he doesn't really have anything to lose in this situation, and you do.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to add to that?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay. So the next step in the mediation process is that we need to begin to brainstorm solutions. So, Ethan, let's start with you. What would you like to do to solve this problem?
I mean, I don't want to change what I'm doing, so I feel like maybe Aaron could start working at other places, whether it's friends' houses,
Tried that.
going to the library. I mean, that's what the library's for.
It's too busy at the library. Too many people there. They constantly distract me. I can't get anywhere where it's quiet. It's where my house is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a quiet place for me to study.
So you feel like the best solution to your problem is for Aaron to make the adjustments?
Yeah.
I've tried that. It's not working.
Okay.
I've tried studying in the library.
I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, the weather's starting to get nice, and probably more people are going to be coming over. I mean, semester's halfway over.
That's why I should leave. I mean, that's my solution to this. I don't see any other solution to the problem right now apart from me going back home.
I mean, there's no way I want you to do that because I can't afford it, so I don't know.
Is the financial burden of Aaron moving out, is that your biggest concern?
I mean, that's a big concern. Obviously, I mean, we lived together before we lived here, so we're pretty good friends. We've been friends since high school. I don't want to obviously put our friendship in a bad spot. So
what's different about this semester from when you all have lived together before?
I mean, before Aaron didn't have this heavy of a class load, I guess, and it was probably a little bit easier for us to both get our work done because we lived on campus and we were super close to where our classes were. And like I said, both of our loads were equally as hard or as easy. I mean, it's not my fault I picked an easier major than he did. I don't have a big test to take this semester. I don't have a big, thing I'm studying for. I just have some papers I have to write and some tests I have to take. Nothing huge. So.
Okay. So what about you, Aaron? What would you say is different for you this semester living with Ethan than when you all lived together in previous years?
I mean, you pretty much hit it. I mean, the only thing that's really different is that I've just got so much more going on outside of our social life, where it's hard to continue doing the things we did before that. It's really putting strain on our relationship, and some of my other friends even have mentioned it. But I mean, they just got to understand that I just got to get through this little bit here. I'm just asking for a little bit of help in this hard time that I'm going through. Just really busy. Just asking for a little bit of give, maybe a little less partying.
This is my last semester in college, though, man. Party time.
Aaron, it seems like you're very aware that things have changed for you, and that you're having to take school a little more serious. But it's something you're willing to do because it's something that you're doing for yourself and for your future, and this is your next step. Doesn't sound like you think there's anything wrong with Ethan wanting to enjoy college and socialize, except for how it's interfering with you. Is that correct?
I've been there.
Okay. So, you want Aaron to find other places to study so that you can continue to do the same types of things, have friends over, parties, play video games, stay up late. And then, Aaron, you said you just feel like you need to move out.
Yeah.
Is there anything that Ethan could do to maybe help make your situation a little easier?
Stop having so many people over. Just kind of like try to find a different place to do that stuff.
I think my place is the best place. It's central to all of our friends.
What about Daryl's place?
I mean, he lives on the outside of town. No one wants to drive out there.
Bigger though. There's so much more room there.
But ours is like centrally located. We're right near like all the good places in town. All the bars are pretty close by, and we always start there, and then we end up at the house. That's just what we do. It's what everyone does. Everyone knows where we're gonna be. It's at our place. I mean, don't you have another place where all your friends go study, or can you wear headphones or something?
I don't do well with group study. I gotta have like a nice solitude when I study.
So Ethan Aaron has said that he feels like his best option right now is to move out. So what would that mean for you?
I mean, it would put me in a hard place. Like, none of my friends want to move in, so, I mean...
They're there all the time, they might as well.
They have their own places already, and, I mean, their parents help them pay for their places, or they've already paid for their places, so they can't move, and, I mean, I can't afford this place by myself, and I thought that we had an understanding when we started living here that, it was going to be like the party zone where everyone kind of like comes and hangs out and everyone has fun. So, I mean, I feel like you knew what you were getting into and you got into this place. And I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be somewhere else for you to do your work.
So Aaron, what's it like to hear Ethan talk about how you moving out is going to add this financial stress to him at a time when he has limited financial resources? I know you've mentioned that you're working, but you are also going to school full time. So how does it make you feel to hear that you would be contributing to this issue?
I mean, I don't really feel that bad about it because he is sitting here, like, it seems like he's just worried about me moving out because of financial strain. When, like, if it's that big of a deal, I mean, I could move out. I mean, he's just going to have to step it up. He's going to have to stop partying anyway at that point and get, like, an extra job or something to pull his weight. I mean, it seems like that's the only thing you're worried about is just the financial strain. I mean, you have all that free time to party, so why not?
I mean, like I said before, I'm worried about our friendship too. I mean, I don't know. You're right. If I end up having to like work even more, it's not like I'll have anywhere to party anyway. But I don't want to have to do that. I feel like I already work enough. I feel like since I'm in school, I shouldn't have to work full time. So
So
I don't know.
Ethan, do you feel like because Aaron wants to move out, that either way you're gonna have to be less social? Whether that's if he moves out, you're gonna have to get another job, which is gonna cut into your time with your friends. But if he stays, then he's asking you to limit your partying and socializing at the house. So
Yeah, and like the times I'm there if I'm not at work or I'm not in class. So, I mean, I don't feel like I'm there that much. I have an easy load, but I'm in class a lot during the day. I don't know I don't know really his class schedule that well, but maybe,
Class during the day.
I mean, so if I'm not in class, I'm usually working on my days off. But the evening is when I like to have off to, hang out with friends or have people over. So that's what we do. Like I said, I don't feel like I should have to work full time while I'm in school. I think part of, being in college is being able to have fun too. So,
do you understand Aaron's situation though, that he's taking this test that's gonna, kind of depend on his next stage in his education?
yeah, but he's smart. I think he'll be good. I don't think he needs to study as much as he is. I think he's blown it out of proportion. I don't know.
So if he moves out, you'll be okay with that?
No, I won't be okay. I don't have money to cover his part of the bills for the
Money
house.
again.
I mean, there's no two ways around it. I don't want him to move out. I feel like there's got to be some way that we can figure it out.
So if Aaron moves out, will you all be able to maintain your friendship, do you think?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure we ideally would say that things would be okay friend-wise, but you know how it is.
And is that something that you're okay with? Are you willing to end your friendship? You guys have been friends for a long time. Are you willing to end your friendship over this situation?
No, I don't want to. I mean, I feel like there's got to be something that we can do, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
So if we can find a solution where you all can maintain your friendship, Aaron can continue to study and have a quiet place to study, and you don't have to give up your socializing and having your friends over, is that something that you all want to